To win an election in Nigeria, you need 4 things. They do not include your ability to do the work, acceptance of the electorate, vigorous campaigning, or even your choice of political party. What you need to win an election in Nigeria: 1, being nominated by a political party; 2, your ability to manipulate the INEC; 3, collaborating with the Supreme Court; and finally, a copious amount of money. The kind of amount of money that we call vulgar. You need this money to buy all the other 3, plus the electorate. Yes, you need to buy the electorate. You recall when we were protesting and campaigning against INEC's gross misconduct during the 2023 election. Remember, APC people said to us, go to court. Why? Why were they so sure of what the courts will say? Anyway, I'll tell you why they were sure. In 2015, after Emeka Ihedioha won the Imo State gubernatorial election, the other contestants took him to court. Whilst they were in court trying to get judgment, Hope Uzodinma, who came a distant 3rd or 4th, went all the way to the Supreme Court and pinned his flag. He was waiting. The courts disqualified Uche Nwosu for being the candidate of AA and APC. 1 person, 2 parties. Anyway, it's learned people. At the Supreme Court came the shocker. The Supreme Court ruled and pronounced Hope Uzodinma governor of Imo State. Imo people were confused. They didn't know how that happened because Uche Nwosu was disqualified as candidate of APC. So how is Hope Uzodinma candidate of APC? Did APC have 2 candidates for the same office? Well, that's how the people in their confusion came up with Supreme Court governor, a moniker that stayed. So we have also followed the Supreme Court. They gave rulings that confuses everyone, including the ones they ruled in their favor. Recall that in Rivers State, after the 27 House of Assembly members defected and even swore an affidavit to that effect, the same Supreme Court ruled in their favor, even for a case that was not before the Supreme Court. So Supreme Court confusing the world is something that we know them for. You remember the presidential one, 8 hours we were listening to what didn't make any sense to anybody, but it's the Supreme Court. I have been asking, where is Oga Mahmood of INEC? No answer. I've been asking, where is the opposition? Again, no response. Why is everyone crossing from PDP to APC? You are all quiet. You see, the INEC Oga Mahmood could have been sent on exile or whatever, but obviously not sacked, and someone appointed as chairman, acting chairman, who is just there to be able to carry out the bidding of ensuring that they recall Natasha. Another gross misconduct of INEC. But you see, that won't happen because the women of Nigeria are watching them very keenly. So, opposition. Who is the opposition and where is the opposition? Everyone is defecting or decamping from PDP to APC, which has left PDP very vulnerable, except for one man and his followers. One man, former governor of Rivers State and minister of the FCT, His Excellency Minister Nyesom Ezenwo-Wike. He is the only one who is still in PDP with all his followers, the ones that he single-handedly made whoever they are. Only yesterday, the ones in the National Assembly came up, you listened to their statement. He is the only one. I've been asking myself, why is a state as peaceful as Rivers State? Why do we have a state of emergency declared and a reintroduction of military rule put there, leaving the resources in the hands of one man? Why? When states like Plateau, Benue, Enugu, Ondo, and others are being plagued by insurgents. There's Boko Haram, there's banditry. People are getting killed every day. And there's no state of emergency. No one is saying anything about it. Why? But Rivers State is under siege. So I've been thinking to myself, there's actually only one opposition left. One man left in the PDP. And in the status of the PDP today, no one can challenge him. No one, there's no one to threaten him being the presidential candidate. Nobody. And he hasn't told us yet that he has given up that ambition of wanting to be president. And we have watched him over the time. And for him, loyalty is transient, especially political loyalty. Because we have seen Nyesom Wike work and bow before former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, his wife, Dame Patience Jonathan, former Governor Peter Odele, former Governor Peter Obi, former Governor Chibike Rotimi, and then the list goes on, and then he still turns around to do exactly what he wants to do. So it's not a big deal, sir. And you said it yourself, really. You said, who is Tinubu without you? Truly, who is he without you?
But will you deliver? Who is Tinubu other than me? Why are you asking me that?
So you are the only opposition, the opposition that we can see, the 501. I mean, you single-handedly put everyone in office. You single-handedly did a lot, including making Governor Fubara. So please, how about we use the single hand now to project you? You have the INEC, the Supreme Court. You know now. So please, sir, run. Run. Because you are the only opposition in sight of us, so Rivers people can breathe. We've been choking. This whole thing about state of emergency and all of that, it's choking us. Please run. Run and save Nigeria so Rivers people can breathe.